I usually do not film at this time of the day. I am trying something a little bit different, so my lighting might look a little bit different. The sun is like doing some weird stuff with the trees and the clouds. It's like 5:30, almost 6 o'clock at night. So my lighting might look a little bit different because I am sitting in front of my window and it's like doing some weird stuff outside. But anyway, I want to talk to you about the hard season that you may be in where you feel like you don't see God in it. You don't know how it is going to work out. You don't know the outcome. It's pretty much the unknown that you are in. And I feel like I went through a season like that. I was in the process of doing something that God had called me to, and I didn't have any of the tools. I didn't have any plan. I didn't have anything. I just had God. So when I was opening up my salon opened in 2020, and I just did not see the plan that God had, but I had to trust it because I was walking in it. I was being obedient, walking in it. And as I was walking in it along the journey, God was showing me what to do next. He was literally ordering each step on what to do next. So I'm just going to tell you real quick how I got my salon and the things that God did in less than a week. Like money, keys, lease, done in 6 days. When I applied for my loan, I literally did not think I was going to get it. I did not think I was going to get it. Um, I really was just trying it because all I kept hearing was God say, "This is the time. The time is now. This is the time." Also, when you are hearing a word from God, you're going to keep hearing it until you do something about it. It's going to keep knocking until you open that door. So I just kept hearing, "The time is now. The time is now. Step out on faith. The time is now." And prior to this time, I had already tried to open up a salon twice. So I did not think, because I let it go, because I let the thought go, because I let the idea go, I let my plans go. I was just like, I'm done. If you want me to have this, then I'll have it. So when the time came, I did not think what I was doing was leading up to me opening a salon. So I applied for the money just because I was like, I could use it to get out of debt. I didn't really think I was going to get it, not credit wise, but I was really just like, okay, let's do it. So my credit was in good standing. I knew that I would get approved, but I just didn't think it was real. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. I was just doing something. I was just following the Lord's plan, and I was just like, okay, I'm going to try this. So I did it. I called the company, I got the money. There was a certain amount that I asked for, which is, to me, mind blowing because I wanted this certain amount so I could get out of some debt. When God was like, this is a certain amount that you're going to need that you asked for before, prior to you trying to open a salon. But I did not think at the time that this is what was happening. I ended up getting the money. And when the lady told me over the phone that I was approved, I thought she was lying, y'all. I thought it was a scam. I was just like, there is no way, there is no way this is happening. So she was like, where do you want to deposit the money? It'll be available in 24 hours. So I was just like, okay. I'm thinking, okay, if this is a scam, I'm going to give her one of my bank accounts that does not have money in it. It's a bank account that I have open, but I don't keep money in it. So that way, if it's a scam, she can't get me for anything because there's nothing in there. So she said, okay, the money will be deposited tomorrow, telling me all this stuff or whatever. So I get up the next day, I check the account, but I still did not believe it was real. So I drive to the bank, which is like 30 minutes away from where I live. So I was like, okay, I gotta touch this money. I have to see if this is real because I still did not believe it. So I drive to the bank and I get there and I'm like, okay, Lord, one of two things is about to happen. I'm either gonna make a fool out of myself or this money is in this bank account. So I get out of the car, I go in the bank. The teller, of course, greets me and, good morning, how are you? What can we do for you? So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. There's no money in here. So I go up to him and I tell him, okay, I need to withdraw $100. And I just wanted to do $100, just, I don't know, just to see. I wanted to see the receipt. I wanted to see what the balance said. So he was like, okay, do you want it in a big bill or you want me to break it down? I was like, it doesn't matter. He gave me the money. I took the receipt and I was just like, I didn't even look at it until I got in the car because I was so just like, he just gave me money. My mind was already blown because I'm like, he gave me money. So there's money in there. So I get in the car, I look at the receipt and I'm just like, oh my God, the money is there. This is real. So I'm thinking, what am I about to do? I'm like, Lord, what do I do with this money? What am I about to do? Because I had messed up so much money before, y'all. I did not want to mess this up. So the Lord had to order my steps because I did not want to mess this up. It's easy to blow some money. I've done it plenty of times. So I'm driving back down the road in silence, 30 minutes to get home, and I am just quiet. My mind is blown because I'm thinking, what are we about to do? I cannot believe this money is in my account. And the Lord was like, you're about to open that salon. And I just literally went like, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Which is crazy because before I thought I was ready. The times that I was trying it before, I thought I was ready. I thought, oh, I can do this. I'm ready. But it's like when the Lord orders you to do something, you feel like you're immediately not ready. It gets real. It gets real. I guess having that authority over you and somebody telling you what to do versus you having that, free will and you're just doing what you want to do. It's like you're not really holding yourself accountable, which is kind of weird. But I just was terrified. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I get back home, I pull out some pen and paper, and I'm just like, what do I do now? I have to, okay, first things first, let's get the legal stuff done. Let's get the legal stuff done. If I'm going to do this, I want to do it the right way. Lord, you're going to have to order my steps and tell me what to do. But because I had tried it previous years, I knew exactly what not to do. So I get the legal stuff done, but first I have to come up with a name. So I'm thinking of names. I've never wanted to name a salon or a business after me. Anything that I've had, I've never wanted to name it after me, but I wanted it to be something that stood out. So here I am just like, what can I name it? I'm Googling stuff, trying to put words together. I just wanted it to be unique. And then I thought about it. The Lord had gave me a dream about this exact moment. I was standing in a business and it was called Studio 85. So I'm like, why not just honor God? And if y'all want to know more about the dream, I'll have to do another video about that. But I'm like, why not just honor God and keep the name? Because at that point, I kept like trying to figure out, and nothing was coming up. Nothing was like sticking out. So Studio 85 was what I saw in the dream. And I'm like, why not honor God by keeping that name? I like it. It's catchy. Why not? I always wanted to have like a studio themed salon. I used to be obsessed with like the New York style salons, like the studio look, or like, I don't know. I just used to like that look, like studio apartment. So I was like, why not honor God and keep the name? 85 is my birth year. So I was like, it works. Let's just keep it. Let's get this paperwork done and let's move on to the next step. So after I get that done, my phone tried to play me again. That iPhone storage stuff be getting on my nerves. But anyway, so after I get the paperwork done, I find a space. Y'all, this could not have been any more perfect. Where I was living at the time, the building was 2 minutes away from my apartment. Literally. I'm going to try to upload a picture so you guys can see. Like, it was literally 2 minutes away from my apartment. I would see this place every day because I would go get coffee and I would ride by it. And I'm like, At that point, now I got some money. It stuck out. So I was like, I'm going to pull up over there and get the number, but I'm not going to call them yet because I'm terrified. Like everything that I was doing, I was a little bit nervous about it. So I wasn't moving immediately, maybe like a day, but I was moving. So I pulled up over there, I got the number, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to call them. I call the guy. I did call him immediately because I was just like, well, I'm not going to wait because I didn't know if he would have to schedule me to meet up with him. But no, when I called him, he was like, let's meet the next day. And I was just like, the next day? I'm like, okay. When I tell y'all everything that I was doing, every move that was being made was a yes. And all I had to do was show up and walk in it. It was so mind blowing. Even to this day, it's still mind blowing. So I called the guy. We set up an appointment. I go meet him like 30 minutes before I go to work. We do a full walkthrough. He's telling me about the space. And it hit me full circle that this is the exact place that I saw in my dream. Like, what? The vision that God gave me in a dream, I was now standing in it. Yeah. So here I am just like, oh my gosh, this is what that meant. This is what the dream meant. This, oh my gosh. So I talked to the guy, he tells me all of the details, the rent, everything. And I told him, I said, well, give me a day to think about it and then I'll call you. And of course he was like, sure, but don't wait too long because I got somebody else wanting to look at it. So I already knew when I left that I wanted it. I just felt like I was moving too fast. I just felt like everything was going so fast. So I thought about it. Of course, I prayed about it. The Lord led me to it, so I didn't even have to ask God about it because He led me to it. So I ended up calling him back and told him that I wanted to do it. And he said that he was going to set up the paperwork, and then once we do that and I pay the deposit, I would get the keys and the lease. So at this point, y'all, I have not even told my family because the times before when I was trying to open up my business, I was talking too much. I was telling everybody. So then you have to deal with the fact that if it doesn't work out, now you got to go back and tell everybody it did not work out. And that was the last time I did that, that was hard. I was just like, oh gosh, people are like, when are you doing this? When are you doing that? And now I got to tell all these people I'm not. So this time I did not say anything. And because my mind was blown, I was literally trying to grasp what was happening. Like, this is really happening. So I think we're on like day 4 or 5. And after I met with the lady that I was working for, I told her what was going on. I told her what I was doing. And then after that was when I got my keys and my lease. And I just could not believe December of 2019, I had keys to my first business. All because I was obedient and trusted God. And even though I was terrified walking in it, I was doing it scared, y'all. I was doing it scared. Like, you literally have to trust Him. You have to trust the Holy Spirit. You have to be obedient and just get up and do it. It might feel scary, but I'm telling you, if it is God, it is going to be ordered, and all you have to do is walk in it. It's going to be smooth. Like, for me, that whole situation was smooth. Even the things that hurt me along the way turned out to be the best thing for me. God turned that around and used it for His glory. So don't think that if you're going through this thing that God told you to do, that it's things that are happening along the journey, it's not meant for you, because it is. I just knew at that moment I could hear God clearly. Um, he was ordering my steps. He was bringing people to me. Like, everything that I was trying to do, if it wasn't ordered by God during this time of opening up my business, it was a no. But that wasn't very many things, because everything He ordered for me, I just had to show up in it. I just had to show up and get it done. And when I tell you, from opening up those doors, from cleaning, it took us 3 months to open up this business, but from the cleaning to supplies to filling up my salon with staff, I didn't even have to ask nobody to come work for me. God sent who He wanted. I just, y'all, this is so real. Like, I got chills all over me right now because this really happened. And every time I tell this story, it just blows my mind because I didn't have to do much of anything but be obedient. I just had to be obedient, and I cannot stress that enough. Just be obedient. The Lord will come through for you. You have to trust Him. You have to trust Him. You have to trust the plan, even if it don't look right, even if it doesn't feel right, even if people are laughing at you. Trust the process, because those same people, it doesn't even matter about those people. God will send you your people. He will send your people for the journey. So just trust whatever it is God is telling you to move in. This is for me too, because I've seen Him do it before. So I know that He will do it again. He will do it again. There was no way God brought me all the way through that for it to fail now. There's no way God is going to bring you to something that He promised you and not walk with you through it. He's not going to do that to you. So just trust His plan, be obedient, for He is doing a new thing in your life and you have to trust it. I just wanted to share that story with you guys. I hope that it encourages you. There's so much more I can say because there's so much more to say about that story, but I'm going to leave it here and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.